day in the prayer group, every day in the prayer meetings, we keep praying. From next week, we keep praying, mentioning beyond the shadows conference and all our prayers until the end of this year. So we want to see how far we can go to ensure that we at least come to a certain level with the subject matter which we started. Of course, it is learning how to speak as a believer, learning how to speak, learning how to talk as a believer. Hebrews chapter 13 and verse number 5. Hebrews 13 and 5. Let your conversation be without covetousness, and be content with such things as ye have. For he has said, I will never leave thee nor forsake thee. So that we may boldly say. So he said, so that we may say. So we said that God gave us his word so that we can speak his word. He gave us his word so that we can have what to say. He gave us his word so that we can know how to speak. And that's why it's important as a believer we learn how to communicate, how to speak, how to respond to situations, how to react, and of course how not to speak, how not to react, and what not to say. On Sunday we looked at the man Job, who was saying so many things about God that were never true, or that were never the truth. But he kept uttering those things. And so many believers are like that. Job said that he said the things that were way beyond him. And I said something on Sunday. I said, when you as a believer do not understand or do not understand anything, ensure that you seek clarity. Learn to understand. Seek understanding. Ask questions, relevant questions. And of course, you should go to ready to ask. Mark chapter 11. Mark 11, verse number 21. All right, before we go on, let us go back a little to see what led to what Peter said and what Jesus responded to. Verse number 20. And in the morning, Mark 11 and 20. And in the morning, as they passed by, they saw the fig tree dried up from the roots. And Peter, calling to remembrance, said unto him, Master, behold, the fig tree which thou cursed, or which thou cursed, is withered away. And Jesus answering said unto them, have faith in God. Have faith in God. By the grace of God, we took time to explain that phrase, have faith in God. That what Jesus actually said in the original Greek was, have God's kind of faith. Then we asked a very simple question, what is God's kind of faith? We have to go to the book of Genesis, where we saw God act by faith in an unpleasant situation, what the Hebrew word called tohu bohu, chaos, emptiness, darkness, nothing. That's in Genesis 1 and 2. The earth was without form and void. That phrase, form and void, was translated from the Hebrew word tohu bohu, which means chaos, which means emptiness, which means disorder. So that how did God respond or react to that situation, that chaotic situation? Verse number 3, God said, let there be light. So when Jesus was teaching his disciples, have what kind of faith, it means Jesus was telling them to act like the Father.